Hey everybody, Coach Springer here, Spartan Performance Training. Back with another car series. Just got out of the gym, working with one of my more advanced level athletes. A conversation we had kind of sparked an idea of something I want to share with you guys. It's really something very simple to grasp onto, but it's a little harder to accept, I guess is a good way to put it. And what it is, there's a season for everything. There's a timing and a season for everything, and we really got to come to learn and understand that. And where the conversation kind of came from, to kind of give you an example of what I'm saying is, we're working on some things right now with her, and I mean, she's a very advanced, very accomplished player as far as, she played at Texas State, she's played over in Poland, she's played, she's come this close to making some Silver Stars teams. But yeah, what we're working on is still kind of new to her. It's kind of fresh to her. And she's struggling with it a little bit. I mean, she's grasping the concepts and getting it, but it's not something that's coming easy because it's not something that she worked on much. And one of the comments she threw out there was, hey, I wish I'd worked on this at Texas State the whole time. Or they had worked with me on it because, I'd have this down right now and I'd be that much better of a player. Well, and kind of the comment we made to that was, in a D1 setting, they can't work with their players in the summertime. Summertime players got to do it on their own. But, so when it comes time and they get back in the season, preseason and things like that, there's not enough time to really work on brand new things as far as skill development. It's pretty much to fine tune what the strengths are and then start to bring up those weaknesses slowly and surely. But you mainly play to those strengths. So, we talked about, that when she went to go see Texas State every year, that wasn't the season for that. The season for to work on that new stuff, the footwork and things like that, is in the off season. That's when you do that stuff. So we kind of talked about that and brought up the idea that there's a time for everything, and a lot of it has to come with the reaping and sowing. When we look at that off season and season again, what we do in that off season is going to dictate so much in the season. There's a time for harvest. And there's a time for the sowing part of it. So keep that in mind, and it really comes down to what you do during the right times. If you don't plant the seeds when it's time to plant the seeds, you can't expect a crop that you can just reap from. You can't expect that. That'd be foolish, right? So you got to be that disciplined person to go ahead and get that work done, kind of like this player is right now. She's in the gym with me getting the work done, so when season comes around, she's ready to go improve and do what she needs to do. And hopefully that, to her, that's going to lead to another season where she gets that done. She has a great season. She gets noticed by one of these teams in WNBA, or maybe goes back with the Silver Stars, and then that she reaps the benefit of the work from there. So there's a time and season for everything, and I think as well, there's another season on another basis when you look at where it would have been great for her to learn these moves back then. But she's learning it now. We got to kind of embrace that we're not going to learn everything we do. You hear everybody say, "Oh, I wish I knew what I know now back then." Well, that doesn't happen. Everyone grows on their own time, learns on their own time, and that's a season within itself as well. So, just keep that in mind, guys. It just comes down to, can you recognize the seasons? Can you accept the fact that only certain things can be done in certain seasons? And then, are you going to do what's necessary during the proper season? All right. So with that being said, just kind of look at your life right now. Look at the cycle you're in. I don't know if you're an athlete. If you're an athlete, you can really apply this. I mean, everyone can, but you can take it to heart with what you're doing. Whatever you do, though, I try to reach out to everybody with these videos. Really take a look at your seasons and start planning your seasons. Or so to speak, your months. And everybody's months are different by what they do. So start planning those seasons, plan those months. Know what to expect. Is it a time where, we reap, or is it a time when we sow? You got to look at that and do what's necessary. So that's it, though, for today. Tomorrow, we'll get back at you. Bye.